just do, he just smooth, bringing much news with the facts when he crush fools. I'm rough school, I bust moves like crush groove. Pass me the mic and I'll turn it into lunch food. Just cool, but talk slick and he'll punch dudes. Cowards get the message and they hush like chubs do. You can bring your whole bus crew plus two. T-Dub-T is astronomical, you comical. You a fool if you think we'll ever honor you. Them other channels ain't shit, no abdominal. This the face of new media, fuck a Donahue. You see my giant crew, we shine like a diamond do. If any trolls disrespect, yo, we finding you. We all surrounding you, it ain't no reminding you. He already done surpassed what you trying to do. So quit the fake smoke, you suckers better take notes. When you step into the chat, you better wipe your feet. Hit the like and keep your comment short and sweet. My homie just not a joke, you don't want to war. Plus a deep boxing IQ, you don't want to spar. He broadcasted from Jersey, so we straight. Put you deep in the dirt, that's why they call this the Garden State. You seem tough but not a threat like a garden snake. We not scared of you, we chopping off a head or two. Mark your calendar, remember what we said to you. It's no option, it's just do boxing. Mark your calendar, remember what I'm telling you. It's no option, it's just do boxing. Word 'em up. T-Dub-T. We in the spot. LDBC strong.
Let the beat talk to him. Top of the top, man. Salute to the family. How y'all doing on this good Tuesday, man? How y'all doing? It's more rainy weather, man. I feel another story time coming on later, man. This weather make me think it's story time, man. It's raining out, and I don't like it. That rain be tearing my legs up, man. Damn it, man. Sean, what's good with it, Sean? How you feeling, my bro? Appreciate you for pulling on up. T, you notice how you say do. I kindly just steal that from you. T. What's good, my bro? AKA the motivation. That's why I gave him that name, because he the reason I be live like this every day. You did quick, my sis, TWT family. Appreciate you stopping through. I probably won't be here super long, but I just wanted to talk to y'all a little bit. Judah Ben, my bro. What's good with it, Brody? Appreciate you pulling up. Kurt, what's going on with you, my bro? How you feeling, man? How you feeling? A whole lot of slapping going on these days. MP, my bro. TWT family. Yeah, man. Whole lot of slapping going on these days, man. Salute to the fam. Salute to the chat. Salute to the Brody bros. How y'all feeling, man? You know, I let my bro usually cover the UFC, but the only reason I wanted to touch on this Dana White situation, and it's unfortunate. Like, I keep the same energy always around the board. It's unfortunate that, you know, you under a microscope, you know what I mean? You public figure, you gotta watch how you behave, especially in public, you know what I'm saying? And the reason I'm gonna speak about this today, what happened? Oh shit, I was about to say my lighter go. Alex Alberto, what's good with it, fam? Appreciate you for pulling up, man. My energy is good. We all good. I hope everybody in here having a good start to the day, man. For real. Dr. Mark, flawless mentality. Salute to the OG. Much appreciation for you pulling up as you always do. But yeah, man, I just wanted to hit on, and I always try to put more than one topic in the title, so we can have multiple things to chop it up about. So, it's not just about the Dana White, but I just wanted to hit on it a little bit. No pun intended. I just wanted to touch on this a little bit, because you can see the double standard, and again, you got people with big ass platforms and shit like that. You got people tuning in every day to these guys, like taking their word as gospel, and they use their platforms and their energy, as big as their platforms are, to like tear down, and you know what I mean. They got these big ass articles written up and doubling down on Tank Davis, and wrong is wrong. Any domestic violence under any circumstances, unless, like we say, if it's a knife to your throat or gun to your head, bro, if that ain't the case. And we gotta do a better job at refraining from hitting these women, man. We just can't be moving like that. It's foul. My reason is never nothing to prove physically in that way with a woman. You know what I'm saying? It's just not worth it. It's not worth it. And the things that could follow after that is just not worth it. You know what I mean? It's unnecessary. I have a lot more self-control than that. Yo, hey, man. Hey, you might be on to something, my bro. You really might be on this. I'm telling you, yo. These people got a weird way about how they promote their stuff. You might really be right, bro. Got a new slap league about to start. Could be promo. Could be. Could be, bro. Salute to the fan, man. Appreciate y'all pulling up, man. We gonna keep grinding and going. We just getting started. But man, you on to something right there, T. You on to something. I'm gonna play the video for sure. And mainly, you know, the double standard I'm speaking on is for the people that had that energy for Tank. They couldn't wait to go in on him. You get what I'm saying? He needs to be out of boxing. And what about your man, y'all man Dana White putting hands on his female twice? And you actually got to see it. I want to see if we're gonna see some of the same outrage from these big ass outlets that know people are tuning in. I want to see them go in on him. Please go in on Dana White how y'all did, Tank. And y'all actually could see the footage of him slapping. And we're gonna play it. And it's unfortunate for the young lady involved. Like, we don't condone no type of domestic violence over here. But we gonna call a spade a spade. And I'm not happy this situation happened, but it's good in a way, because you get to really pull people cards. You know what I'm saying? You get to really pull people cards. Let's see if they keep that same energy for their man Dana. You get what I'm saying? Get what I'm saying? Family, they not though. They not. TMZ really helped Dana by letting him get in front of it. Interview with the video came out. Yeah. Mm-hmm. AB to IT, man. Much appreciation to you as always, bro. Appreciate you pulling up too. Store run. Yeah, I already know how you do, T. Store run, get it out the way early. You know what I'm saying? I think I have about 4 or 5 packs of swishers, so I might be good. Facts, there's a better way to deal with a woman than hitting her. Walk away before that if you can. That's all I'm saying. And again, you know, my content is always centered around giving whatever I'm speaking on is just due. And even if it's an opportunity to tear somebody down, I'm not taking that rule, because that's not what I'm about. That goes against my message. You get what I'm saying? I ain't got to tear him down. It is a rough situation. I don't care how much money you got. It's bad to have to explain slapping your girl on camera and shit. So damn sure gonna play this TMZ video. They be the first ones to it, and we damn sure gonna play it. I ain't hear no reports on Dana like I heard on Tank. That's all I'm saying. And from these big ass platforms that got a real big reach, you get what I'm saying? I find it very irresponsible for them to double down on Tank Davis. And it's not even in defense of Tank Davis. You see how quick that situation worked itself out. Now here you go with a guy really on camera physically slapping a chick. It looked like he slapped her twice. You get what I'm saying? That she did slap him first. I understand that. But that little ass slap, that shit ain't do nothing. You're not about to put me in no situation. That little slap, I would have slid on her ass. I would have slid, not slid her. I would have slid on her ass. I would have slipped up out of there. I've been slapped in my face before. I ain't respond with a slap back. You get what I'm saying? And everybody different. I'm not saying I'm no saint, but when it comes to these women, oh, you can't find me nowhere to put my hands out. It's just not something that I do. Mr. PSA Crush the Legend, my bro. What's good with it, bro? Appreciate you pulling up as you always do. Glad I caught the end toward the end of your cook this morning. Good shit, my bro, as always, man. You know that not just Dana got a complexion for the protection. You know it, Kurt. You know it. And we here to just point out the double standard. I ain't even here to, like, you know, bash Dana White in no way, shape, or form. He got to do a better job, though. He got a lot to lose, and that's something that we always got to take into account. Not only is that's a lose-lose situation, in no way, shape, or form do I want to show a woman that they can't beat me or feel like I got to physically put hands on them. You know what I'm saying? I ain't into that type of shit. That shit get messy and it get bad quick. Appreciate Dana owned up to it immediately, and hell with that. He ain't had no choice, Alex. He had no choice. He was on camera. You know what I'm saying? He had no choice. He had zero choice but to own up to it. Anything less would have really made him look like shit. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Feel me, T. Josh, my bro, what's good with it? TWT family in the building. Man, you feel me? So again, y'all, I know, you know, it's easy to just go in on them, but I'm not about bashing nobody. I don't want to bash anybody, but you got to be smart, and this double standard is a real thing in boxing. I want to see these people that call him out. Somebody already made a joke and said if they make a meme about it, they're gonna get fired. hey, throw his ass right in the meme land. I know somebody gonna do it. I've been slapped too. She still regret it to this day because I ain't around. Talk about it, Sean. Make him hurt. That's how you really hurt him. You want to hurt him? Remove your presence. Remove yourself from their presence. That's how you hurt them, not physically. You won't always be able to hurt a woman if you're a man and you hit them physically. So it's nothing to prove there. And it's frowned upon. That's not the way to handle no situation. You get what I'm saying? It's just like, in a sense, right? You know, a chick do something wrong. You don't hit them because they do something wrong. It's similar to how I think about my kids. They do something wrong. I'm not thinking about physically abusing them or hitting them and with hopes that they'll never do it again. So again, hitting, what's that going to prove? That's not going to stop her from whatever the situation was. That ain't going to be the last time she ever did it. You know what I'm saying? So you especially with somebody that you run a whole company, dude. Run a whole company. You represent the UFC. Your name is all over that. You get what I'm saying? Be smarter, dude. You had a whole bunch of people in front of you, man. And I'm going to say this, bro. If we out somewhere and one of my peoples, one of my mans get into a physical altercation and I can't intervene, like I can't jump in and tell them, yo, you wilding, chill out, none of that, you not my man. We not cool like that. We not bros like that. These dudes, like, I guess they got so much money, man, that nobody can tell them when they wrong. And fuck your money, bro. Slap that girl, and then you slapped her a couple times. I'm gonna play that video too. It's just I'm not in the effort to, in a rush to make him look, but he did this to himself. You get what I'm saying? Should have happened. First place. In fact, slapping that girl like that, and you in a public setting, bro. Public setting. You got to be smarter than that. Yeah, you got to. Little ass slap that she did. You a big ass man. That little ass slap ain't did nothing. Most it did was piss you off. You know what I'm saying? I'd have showed her how pissed off I am by walking up out of there. I would have slapped her. I would have slid up out of there, man. I would have slid. Ariel would probably nag Dana about, in the show tomorrow. Yeah, let's see. I just want to see some of the same energy. Or, again, he had no choice but to own up to it was once. No doubt. That's why I said it looked like he slapped her more than once. But either way, we seen it. Even people with money can't tell anything either. Yeah, that's what it be. It's like when you got money, that just make you above the law. That make you above principles and morals. You get what I'm saying? All that stuff get to go out the window. You know what I'm saying? I don't see how all that stuff go out the window. It just don't. You know what I mean? Gots to be smarter than that. That money be making people feel like they could just do whatever they want. Yeah, I thought so too. You know what I mean? But again, I'm glad he didn't do it twice, Big ass dude, he don't need to do that. That shit would have been bad for him. It's more than enough. Nah, I got you. Yeah. Once is more than enough. It's like when they say, losing, like how I read an article before, people losing kids. Like losing one kid is enough, let alone a whole bus of them. You get what I'm saying? There's just certain things that you don't need to have happen more than once for it to be more than enough. So I'll get you, T. I'm right with you, bro. Grind Hard Sports Nation, what's good with it, bro? Appreciate you pulling up. How you feeling this morning, man? Broke my, and then yeah, for real, right? But you're right, Quee. That's how it is. People like, money influences bad decisions sometimes. You think you're above, the law with when you got a couple hours and it's money long, but I wasn't going to spend too much time on this. I just wanted to highlight it and just point out the double standard that you're going to see. Expect these real huge platforms that went above and beyond. They're not going to go above and beyond when it comes to Dana. I want to see it. And if I do see it, I will speak on it. Like I just haven't seen, I know it's still fresh, but we're going to see. I seen so many videos when it came to Tank, boy. That's what made me talk about it. I was going to avoid it. And then I seen Bro cook on it. So I was like, Bro cooked on it. I don't need to cook on it. But then I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I watch too much content and I overconsume too much stuff, and it just threw me through a loop. I'm like, damn, some of y'all, this shit more personal. This shit ain't about the situation. Y'all just looking at an opportunity to, and dare I say it, you do throw a black man under the bus, and that's exactly which way they went with it. You get what I'm saying? Like the same people that reported, like, you see what I'm saying? Bro T reported on it, right? But he came back this morning. He reported on Dana White too. You see what I'm saying? That's just do right there. That's you spoke on that side. You spoke on that side. That's what just do represent. You gonna call that shit down the middle. He called Tank out for it. You know what I'm saying? Then you spoke about it when the news came out accordingly. Then you called Dana White. You see what I'm saying? It's a way to do these things. And I appreciated how he did that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all, and again, that's why I always say, man, do not let the numbers dictate or influence what's dope. Like our smaller channels, we grinding just as hard as these big, matter of fact, we grinding harder than these big platforms, and we care. You know what I'm saying? We care about the shit we putting out. Get what I'm saying? So it's like shit different, man. Shit is really different, man. I said with Tank, this is bad all the way around. Shouldn't have happened. Yeah, it's always bad. There's no justifications to it. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to highlight how we about to see a huge double standard. These same people that went above and beyond to kind of demonize that man without even having the facts. Large ass platforms. Y'all couldn't wait to run y'all mouth and bump y'all gums. Now I want to see these same statements and shit. I want to see that same energy for Dana White. These dudes don't realize it be certain fan bases, these people tune in to y'all every day. And some of these dudes hold on to what y'all say, the Chris Mannix of the world, and you get what I'm saying? Like dudes that you want speaking about this fight coming up, but as soon as that happened, you wanted to speak on it. I find that to be weak. See, it don't apply when it comes to us TWT family. We speak boxing every single day. You know what I mean? We call shit accordingly. We don't push narratives. We don't have agendas. You get what I'm saying? And we make what I call responsible content. And we're going to keep doing that. And this is what makes us different. We don't clickbait. We don't push narratives. You get what I'm saying? We don't keep the bullshit going. It's the way we do things. We're going to keep doing it, man. I just hope people catching on. And I agree 1,000,000%, Qui. It's just, it's so many other ways to deal with that. And I'm telling you, the easiest way is to remove yourself. You remove yourself from that sad situations, it can't get no worse. You get what I'm saying? You just gotta slide. You gotta slide. Chill, bro. Come on, man. I'm trying to smoke you over here, man. You know what T type of the caps he be that shit. Nah, I get you. But see, T, those people as well, they play their hand too. You see what I'm saying? The dudes that's man fans, and I really feel like that too. Like, put it this way, see, for the people that defended them, like you, and you know the difference, defending them, like really defending them. Those are the man fans, bro. I'm glad, and I'm glad and proud to say that we don't fit that bill. You know what I'm saying? That shoe don't fit us. Us as a whole, as a family, like we really love to call it down the middle. So, and it's gonna always be like that. But again, man, I mean, it's an unfortunate situation at the end of the day. You know, a lot of eyes are on you. You know, some people gonna call you out accordingly for it, but I bet more of those people do that shit behind closed doors, if at all. I ain't saying ain't nobody gonna come out and call them out, but I'm gonna just say the overall feeling of it. Think about how, and I get it, he ain't a professional boxer, but that is more to it than that. Wrong is wrong, right? Look, he got shit more to lose or just as much as Tank. You know what I'm saying? He the man. You know what I mean? He represent a whole company. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's unfortunate, but again, just the way, like, these, man, I'm gonna play that video. It's the reason why I'm gonna play the video, and I took my time, like, even getting to it, because I ain't even about trying to make him look like shit. I don't really care to make him look like that. It's bad as men. Like, we don't want to be on camera. We should represent each other. You get what I'm saying? Like, we ain't no fan of that shit. We is no fans of that, yo. I'm just sorry. These little ass women, like, I don't understand what people be thinking. There's nothing to prove there physically. Nothing. Whatever happened to saying I'm gonna get my sister or something? Like, hey, remember that back in the day? You go get somebody, like, go get somebody on somebody. I guess that just go out the window, man. You know what I'm saying? Ashley's corner. Salute to Queen. What's going on, Ash? How you feeling, family? Salute to you. Appreciate you stopping through as always. You see it public or it makes it news. It happens often. Yeah. It do. It's unfortunate that it happened that much. You know what I mean? That's a fact. The situation shouldn't have happened. No, yeah, it's not a versus thing. That's why I'm speaking on it the certain way I did it. It shouldn't have happened, you know. It's avoidable. It's an avoidable situation altogether, you know. And you just want to do better moving forward. You want to be smarter. We all want to be smarter. And it's always something to learn from these situations. You get what I'm saying? This is all about having self-control, man. Having self-control. Anybody who not a man, I'm telling you, bro. But that's the biggest problem with it. Like, the energy that they have for the women don't be the same way for the men. Usually, and that's what I noticed, like, from personal experience, like the people, the individuals, because we all know a couple of those individuals, or most of us do. Not saying we rock with them, but we all know somebody that did some BS. And it's like, usually when they're like that, they don't have that energy for men. They don't have it. Like a dude could haul off and spit in their face and punch them. And I done seen people not do anything. Whole woman come, they got their argument for her. They want to argue with her. They want to get aggressive. They want to be in her face. I be feeling the same way. Like when I see dudes getting all aggressive with women over boxing conversations, I be like, damn, why are you so animated with the female? Like, just chill. Don't be that serious. Nah, I just don't respect it because there's nothing to prove there. We got to do better. I love women far too much to be one of the reasons they walk around sporting a black eye or some weird shit. I'm not cool with it. You know what I'm saying? Even when it come to, you know, in general, at this age, for me to put my hands on anybody, it's going to be for the right reasons. It ain't no reason in the world I'm putting my hand on a women. It's just not something that I'm going to do. I'm never going to be cool with it. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to stop watching MMA shit. Nobody. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they should stop watching MMA, but I think people need to be held accountable to they you know what I'm saying? Because even though he represents a whole company, that's why he has to be mindful of how he moves too, because he represents a lot of people. You could turn some people off, you know what I'm saying? But overall, people are gonna still tune in. 100% right though. They are. Salute to the fam, man. And it's always good to have these conversations because you kind of get to know where people stand and like what their morals and principles are, what they believe in. You get what I'm saying? It's always a good way to have these conversations. And it's just so I'm always clear, my energy is the same. Like, I ain't like, oh, this is good for them. You see? Nah, this is BS. This ain't what we need to see. Like, you know what I'm saying? And somebody has said, like, this only happens in our culture. They couldn't be more wrong. This happens in every culture, bro. It's just highlighted in ours. This is highlighted in ours. Like, to knock it off. You know what I'm saying? It reminds me of like welfare. You know what I'm saying? They'll tell you all day that it's our people that's, you know what I'm saying? But you do the research and you'll find out that's a lie. It's just highlighted in our community. You get what I'm saying? And when they do it, it gets swept under the rug, or people don't want to talk about it. You get what I'm saying? They treat it like, oh, well, you know, you made a mistake. Yeah, but you could talk about it the same way you was talking about these other situations. You dig what I'm saying? Can't stop watching quick. I gotta pay my bills still. I'm gonna talk about his ass though. We gonna get it. That's all. It's all about holding people accountable. That's all it is. People pick and choose who they want their selective outrage with, and that's why. Yeah, people do that too. But that's why when I spoke about Tank's situation, I stayed true to just do, called it down the middle. You know what I mean? Even with this situation, and he wrong as hell because you can see it. It's still not in an attempt to, you know, double down and kick him while he down. It's just a bad situation. It could result into, you know what I mean, some worse shit coming to him, but I just don't know what, you know. I'm a big man. It scares me to think what it might happen if you hit a woman. I seen lightweights abuse bigger women. You get what I'm saying? I understand what you're saying. It's like the thought of it alone, you like, man, what y'all on, bro? Like, I ain't, and again, we all in agreement, and that's why, again, I talked about this, because we all understand that none of us are cool with it. You get what I'm saying? Like Sis said, it shouldn't have happened, and I couldn't agree more. You know what I'm saying? It's very, very avoidable. You know what I'm saying? Very avoidable. And you know, just like the other situation, you know, just like Tank's situation, I hope they could come to a medium, you know what I mean, meet somewhere in the middle and deal with this situation accordingly, you know what I'm saying? Because it's really unfortunate. Nobody wins in this situation at all. You get what I'm saying? Don't nobody win. And it's not like a man versus or him versus this situation. It's just a matter of telling what it is. I'm gonna play this little video, man, just so we can see what's, you know, just to play it. And the same thing I said about Tank, and they say the same situation's the same today. Nah, it is not the same. It's not. I mean, ultimately, domestic violence is frowned upon as BS. But yeah, they definitely not the same. One, you definitely could prove for sure. You know what I'm saying? One is just what it is. It worked itself out. See if she hit him first, police gonna come to the stream. He said, I want to see if she hit him first. Police gonna come to the stream. Oh yeah. Oh, and you notice how that's not even my focus, because it's like that little ass tap, bro. I ain't even trying to be funny. That little ass tap, That little ass tap, bro. Like you definitely could have dealt with that big ass dude. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and that shows intent too. T. You can also tell where people stand at when they start coming like that. You notice I never really care. I know she hit him, but it's not like a, you know, tit for tat. You do it and I do it. Like, nah, hell no. It's still gonna be frowned upon. Zach B, salute, fam. Appreciate you pulling up. Appreciate you saluting and shouting out the fam as well. So first thing I don't understand is lying bees and hoes, but the same people pick and choose what they want to believe when they want to believe it. It's unfortunate. Unfortunately, yeah. That's why again, when you don't have a agenda, or it's not it's a clear message that you're able to put out. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, like, I talked about it the way I did in terms of like not trying to make Dana White out to be this killer. Like, you know, he did what he did. It's fucked up. He gonna have to pay for that. They seen it. It's unfortunate. And I just hope it's something that it's like a one-off, something they could kind of, you know what I mean, avoid for future situations. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying what I said is the same. Nah, I feel you. You've been saying the same thing though. It shouldn't have happened. You said that for both situations, so I feel you. And that's what I try to do when I speak on things like this. I try to make sure I'm straight down the middle. It's no initiative. It's like, you know what I mean? Any hitting, like my bro said, any hitting is foul. You know what I'm saying? Because we just can't do that, yeah. It's a lot of other things that not even being funny. It's so many other things you could do with a woman. Why is hitting one of them? That's just not one of them. That's not one of the things that come to my mind when I think about women. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I love the female species far too much. You know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna be hitting, it's gonna be the other hitting, goddamn. I ain't gonna be physically, you know, with the fisticuffs hitting. Some grew up seeing women being abused. It's not an excuse either. But some people was raised thinking it's okay to slap a woman. Yeah. Now some people really talk the wrong way, just like Quee was saying. Like people was saying, gotta hit your woman first. What was they saying, Quee? You gotta hit your woman first so they know, or some weird shit like that. It shouldn't have happened. This Dana White BS shouldn't have happened. Yeah. Both avoidable situations, sis. Both avoidable. Nah. Facts though. He is though for that. He is. This is his first time here. Oh, now all you need is one. Yeah. You don't stop. You don't stop. You know. You don't stop being it. You know what I mean? I hold your foot to the fire for real. Like, it's unfortunate. Hopefully we'll never have to see this again. For anybody, for any man. I don't like to see it in no way. That shit it's a weird feeling when you see that shit. It's like domestic violence. I'm not cool with it. I ain't a part of it. And Jake is gonna troll Dana to hell for this. Yeah, he is. You hit your woman early so she will listen to you. Yeah, if you think like that, you shouldn't be with no woman. And you damn near one yourself. You get what I'm saying? For that shit. Sensitive as weird. That's unacceptable on always around the board. You gotta beat them young. Yeah, who says that? Yeah, age 40. Like, I'm telling you, bro, some of these people, they be dead serious about that stuff they be talking to, y'all. I just know as a family and as a community, the one that we're building, none of us are cool with it. And that's what I appreciate about all y'all. You know what I mean? Especially in here. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's cool with it. I'm gonna play this video like once and we're gonna get past it. Cause I ain't out to try to make him look more than a piece of shit that he already is. No. Salute to TMZ, always having the scoop on some damn body. You know what I'm saying? These dudes keep the scoop on somebody. We gonna play this though, y'all.
Dana, why don't you just tell us what happened that night? What happened leading up to that video?
Well, I'm in Cabo, Mexico, for the holidays with my family, and my wife and I were out Saturday night on New Year's Eve, and unfortunately, that's what happened.
This is TMZ. This is his chick. I don't know what happened. Little slap there. Yeah, I guess he was doing a lot of little hand fighting with her. Okay. That's unfortunate to see that. Slap. It's people, I don't know who around, but shit, man. You're supposed to help your man avoid this if you can. Ain't nobody fault but Dana's, but
you know, you've heard me say for years, there's never, ever an excuse for a guy to put his hands on a woman. And now here I am on TMZ talking about it. But my wife and I have been married for almost 30 years. We've known each other since we were 12 years old. We've obviously been through some shit together. And we've got 3 kids. And, you know, this is one of those situations that's, you know, horrible. I'm embarrassed, but it's also one of those situations that is, you know, right now we're more concerned about our kids. You know, we have 3 kids, and you know, obviously since the video popped up, we've shown the kids the video, and you know, we're more focused on our family right now. People are going to have opinions on this, and most of the people's opinions would be right, and especially in my case, you don't put your hands on a woman ever. My wife and I obviously love each other. We've been together for a very long time. We've known each other since we were very little, and this is just one of those unfortunate situations.
You were at a place in Cabo that where alcohol flows. Yeah, I mean, Dana, what we were told by people who were in the club, that it, at least to them, seemed that there was a lot of alcohol involved in this situation.
There was definitely a lot of alcohol involved, but that's no excuse. I literally am making no excuses for this thing at all. It's never happened before. It's the first time that it's ever happened, and people are going to say what they're going to say. It's just is what it is, and whatever people do say, it's deserved. I deserve it. It happened. I don't know why it happened, and you know, my wife and I have apologized to each other. We've apologized to our kids, and you know, this is one of those things that everybody's going to chime in. I could care less what anybody else thinks about this. Right now, what we're more concerned about are our kids and taking care of our family. In the video,
it's always about the kids, man.
It seems like this
always
what started and was over in less than a minute. Is that haven't seen any video beyond that? Is it fair to say that this ended? How did this situation end?
That was the beginning of it and the end of it, and you know, we're still on vacation. You know, everything. You're talking about somebody who is, you know, her and I have known each other since we were 12 years old, and we've been married for almost 30 years. So, you know, we're obviously best friends. She's my wife, and you know, we had too much to drink, and whatever happened that night happened. But yeah, that was it, and it was done.
Dana, the final thing, you say whatever happened that night happened. Do you remember it?
No, I don't remember a lot. So yeah, no. Obviously, this thing, you know, it's one of those situations. It's embarrassing for both of us, but more importantly, what we're more concerned about are our kids. What we're concerned about. Listen, nobody knows you better than your kids know you. They grow up in your house with you. They see everything. They hear everything. They know everything. And everybody always asks me, you know, questions about, well, do I care about this? Do I care about that? And my question is always the same. My legacy and all this other stuff with work doesn't mean anything to me. It's all about your family, you know? It's about your wife and kids, and in this situation too. Like I'm saying, everybody's going to have an opinion. We're just worried about our family and focused on our kids right now. But me and my wife are cool. We're good.
And again, y'all, that's why I played it, so y'all can hear what he said. I ain't got to put no words in his mouth. You did see what his response was. I didn't like the fact that he was giggling a little bit during talking about this situation, because it wasn't nothing laughable that could rub people the wrong way. But at the end of the day, I'm not here to demonize anybody. He did what he did. I'm just highlighting the double standard that exists in boxing, and you could bet your bottom dollar you're not going to have nowhere near as many people that came out throwing Tank under the bus, under the railroad tracks, under the jail, and some more shit. Like, you're just not going to see that same energy from these big-ass platforms, because they clowns at the end of the day. They some hoe-ass dudes, you know what I'm saying? They some hoe-ass dudes. Man, yeah, facts. I knew it was wrong seeing my uncle trying to fight with my mom. You get what I'm saying? As a kid, I knew that wasn't something you should do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, For real, because they clowns, people that think like that. And the women and kids are off limits always, always. Not sometimes, always. Everyone needs to keep their hands to themselves. No one has the right to use another person. Their punching bag couldn't be more right, Zach. I agree. I agree. Pimping game equal being able to make the opposite comply with ease, not with force. Talk to him, T. You get what I'm saying? Get what I'm saying? Like, there's so many other ways to get a female to, you know what I mean? Start by trying to get a mutual understanding. You know what I'm saying? Instead of force. You get what I'm saying? Not by force. Not with forces. Bro said A1 hoop zone, my bro. TWT, brother. What's good, A1? Appreciate you pulling up. He did hit her a couple of times. I tried to. I thought so. You know what I'm saying? I thought he did. But alcohol involved, that usually lead to you doing something foolish, man. Then too big and tough acting to not eat that little ass slap. That's all I was saying. Troy, salute to you. Appreciate you pulling me. Start and finally fight Boogeyman Andrade before the time clock runs out. Yeah, man. I'm gonna touch on that because again, you know, this situation, I just was highlighting the double standards. You know, we seen it on camera. We don't really got to get into it. He apologized for the mistake. He says it's the first time it's happened. I'm not here to speculate deeper if it happened. We just seen it the one time. We don't need to see it again. You know, they apparently they cool, but it's not really even about him. It's just about the outrage. I want to see that same outrage for Dana White. You get what I'm saying? With these big ass platforms that was throwing bruh under the bus without even knowing what was really up and not caring. Some of them did. That's what I was trying to tell you earlier. Yeah, I'm with y'all, bro. Jay Miller, salute to you, Jay. How you feeling, my bro? When it's you? Yeah, man. Yeah. I feel you, Ash. I feel you. Salute to you. KO, what's good with it, KO? How you feeling, my bro? Appreciate you stopping through. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird that happened like that. Drunk, you know, whatever. Like they said they're going to work through it. Look, he said it's about the kids, and that's what I like to hear. Like at the end of the day, it's about the kids. People going to have their opinions. They're going to be right, most of them, but he's not really concerned with that. He's concerned with the kids, and that's what it's always about. It's always about the kids, you know. Most of the MMA community stands by Dana and this, that. That's why this will be forgotten in a month. And that's crazy. That's crazy, Alex. And that's what's wrong right there. You will stand with him and you could visibly see that he did it. You know what I mean? But another guy, throw him under the bus, jail him. Don't let him out. He shouldn't be out of jail. He shouldn't be allowed to fight. He shouldn't be allowed to, you get what I'm saying? None of that stuff is going to be said when it comes to Dana. You know what I'm saying? For these big and these Chris Mannixes and all those guys, you know the clowns, you know the clown posse, you know they ain't gonna never call a man out. You see how you tried to give him an out, a place where alcohol is plentiful. Yeah, I peeped that, Zach. I peeped that, bro. Salute to my brody A1. See how you try to make excuses for him. Yeah, I'm telling you. Yeah, they try to kind of coach you into having an excuse. She didn't call the law on him. Yeah, she didn't. She really didn't, though. That's crazy. They keep trying to blame it on the alcohol. Yeah, he tried to tell him, like, you know, it ain't no excuse. And coverage between the situation and the other situation is crazy to me. Yeah. That's what I was talking about, because I ain't going to see the outrage from these people that wanted it to be that way. You got people that wanted it to be that way. You feel me, Kurt? They wanted it. They like, I don't care if it's like that or not. Throw him under the jail. Lip ain't busted, but she wrong paired. You know what I'm saying? Salute to you, Brody. You right. 100%. Real spills crazy to me. Not surprising. Facts. Jelly Bean, salute. Rolling with the punches. What's good with it, fam? How you feeling? Get the smoke. What's good with you, bro? Combat community doesn't care about hitting women. They always side with their guy. It will blow over, and that's crazy. That's where the double standard lie at, T. So that's really what I'm pointing out. The people that you cool with it halfway. You cool with it if it's one of your men. You know what I'm saying? And those people shouldn't even have an opinion. If it's cool when it's your man, it shouldn't not be cool all the way around the board. And that's how you know some of these dudes is really some real life suckers. And it be personal shit. It don't really be about the hitting of women and domestic violence. And you can see that with the lack of coverage with these big ass platforms, and they ain't gonna call a man out. You get what I'm saying? That's the weird part, yo. That's the weird part. You know what I'm saying? Fate, what's good with it, Fate? Appreciate you pulling up as you always do. Is it real rap? A1 is real rap. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Real rap. But yeah, man, Fate, we was just highlighting the double standard with Dana White coming out. I mean, you know, a video surfacing with him slapping his wife and them getting into a little mini altercation. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just highlighting how them big ass platforms that was, you know, irresponsibly deeming Tank that a monster You know, they was quick on the trigger with that shit. They're not gonna be quick. And I hate to see somebody try to get up there and be passionate. You get what I'm saying, behind a microphone, then your man do it, because the same people that was doing that to him, I know they cool personally with Dana White, and they not gonna come out and say nothing. They cool with that shit. It's sad, bro. My bad, y'all. But yeah, man, it's just a double standard, and you see it. I'm just calling it out. I'm pointing it down. One thing I like to do, I shoot down false narratives, and I point out double standards when I do see them. That's all. Smoke, what's good with the smoke? Appreciate you pulling up, fam. How you feeling, man? How you feeling? Like when Mr. Person, Mannix, Carpenter. I knew I was missing a name, Carpenter, and the rest of them ain't got nothing to say this morning. That's what I'm talking about. And again, we do it differently, bro. And I appreciate you adding that. I knew I was missing somebody. Carpenter. You know, they call him Carpenter because he be lying. And all I'm saying is it's all wrong, right? But I feel like the coverage on it is, it's like, it's with intent when it come to them. You get what I'm saying? They would bury Tank if they could. And it could have been any fighter. It don't got to be Tank. It could be anybody. It's just the way that they went in. And that's what made me talk about it. I wasn't going to do it because, like I said, I seen my bro do his thing on. I was like, there you go. He did it. He did his thing. I ain't got to talk about it. But when I seen how much hate and like it was, you can tell the people that are affected by the situation because of what it is and how they not going for it. Then you could tell the people that just wanted to throw him under the bus because they just couldn't wait. You get what I'm saying? And that's them Carpenters, Mannix, it's somebody else I'm forgetting too, bro. It's somebody else, man. I just can't think of it right now. So much drama be going on. I just wanted to highlight the double standard. I didn't want to stick on this too long because the hell with Dana White. You get what I'm saying? It's a fucked up situation. And it's a teachable moment for him. You know what I'm saying? He said it's the first time it happened. I'm pretty sure he'll learn from this if he's smart. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be clear. He the president. Yeah, you know they ain't worried about it. They ain't worried about it. Oh, okay. If you're gonna cover this shit, cover all of it. Yeah. That, and again, you got these, and I don't consider myself even media and none of that stuff, especially when you consider yourself a media outlet and you got all these people tuned in and paying attention to you. It's so very irresponsible and weak to like cover it halfway. And when it suits your narrative, or when it's, you know, somebody that you just couldn't wait to attack. It's pretty lame, man. It's pretty lame. You know what I mean? Kellerman. There you go, Judah. These dudes is corny. And again, this ain't no protection of that man. I'm just talking about the double standard in the situation. They weak as hell for that. You get what I'm saying? That's all. And, hopefully Dana White and his wife, they could, solve their situation, deal with it, and move on. Like, because it's not good when nobody's doing it. It's all messed up. You know what I'm saying? They got kids. They got kids that they got to worry about. So that's where I'm at with it. And I know how to have these conversations without, I don't have when I could just call it straight down the middle. I ain't got to pick a, side with nobody. And I'm not glad this happened, but it's in a way, it's cool to talk about these situations, man, because it's something that need to be discussed. You know what I mean? But look, salute to them as a family. Hopefully they work their situation out and get past it, But I just call them right, just they clowns. That's all I'm saying. Just the double standard ones, the ones that doubled and tripled down. And you got some people that really don't care. If some people would have released the shit, if they knew he didn't do it, they still would have did an opportunity to throw him under the bus. They was going to do it anyway. You know what I mean? And I can't stress enough, like, these dudes got big ass platforms and they just so irresponsible with their voice. And I truly think dudes don't even like boxing for real. And here we like boxing. We love the sport. Them dudes just love certain boxers. They don't love the sport as a whole. They just love certain fighters. Get what I'm saying? Little, push pop, as my bro be saying, push pop. What they B5 Fizzle? What's good with it, Fizzle? What's good with you, my bro? Appreciate you for pulling up. TWT family as always. Yeah, I stole that from you, T. I see T Fizzle. Lou. Oh, yeah, there you go. Appreciate you, Ash. Lou DeBella. You right. Lou DeBella. Benson. Another one, man. I'm telling you, it was a couple of them, yo. It was and they got big platforms. You get what I'm saying? Where they should. I want to see them cover this. Now, maybe I'm too fast on the trigger, but we'll see. I wouldn't bet on it. Like they say, I wouldn't hold my breath. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't hold my breath. Right, I had a field day with this reporter. You get what I'm saying? Has it out for Dana? Oh yeah. Let's see, Fate. Let's see if he call him out. Criminalizing our society. I'm a good dude, but when I got my hoodie, because it's cold, people get weird. I get you. Facts, bro. Facts, bro. That's another one. We right, take facts, bros. I appreciate y'all adding. I know I was forgetting some names, y'all. I was forgetting some. I was forgetting Opulent LD TV. Blessings to you, Brody. Appreciate you pulling up as you always do. I worked the job for 10 years. Anytime I walk into a particular white coworker, unexpectedly, she would jump like I was trying to mug her. Yeah, that shit weird, bro. It's a weird feeling, right? Making you feel like you some type of criminal or something. When we do review like that, we wear a suit on the motherfucker. Think we the scam artists. We have a hoodie on. We robbers. Like, yeah, you can't win for losing, bro. That's right. That's a fact. And it's just more double standards. It's unfortunate. Bro, be killing me with that push pop built ass, ring pop head ass, charms blow pop built ass. Appreciate all y'all. Y'all smash the like button, man. That's why I appreciate my family, man. And again, I just wanted to be fair to the situation as a whole. Like, it's messy and it's unfortunate, and it's always the kids to worry about. And he surprised when he said he showed the kids the video, like they showed them. So, I mean, that's some self-accountability there, but you can't duck it. You can't duck it when it's right on camera. You get what I'm saying? But he did talk about it in a way where, you know, he made it about the kids. And I, for one, I could believe it. You know what I'm saying? Who am I to question it? He referred to the kids several times in there, or a few different times. So I believe that that's truly what his concern is. I believe him when he say he don't care about what nobody think, because he don't. He don't at all, yo. Ariel Hawani, the reporter, got beef with Dana. He violated Dana's YouTube. Dana hates him. Oh, yeah, I know you're talking about that dude. I know you're talking about Ricky Williams, TWT. Brother, what's good with it, Rick? Happens all the time on my gig. I just laugh. Wow, man. They crazy, bro. Crazy. I love women too much, and there's way too much that we could be doing with these women, bro. It's so much more. So much more, you know what I'm saying? Then that just don't come to mind. Like, I know how, I'm good for getting the hell up out of Dodge. I know how to get the hell up out of there quick. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the fan, man. But yeah, I ain't want to drag this out and too long with the Dana White situation. I just wanted to highlight the double standard a little bit, and how people don't, we love boxing. These dudes with these big platforms don't, and that's what killed me. Like, I give credit where it's due. I give anybody just due, but what's the point of tuning into these dudes if they just gonna keep pushing narratives? You know what I'm saying? And have agendas, hidden agendas. These people don't truly love the sport for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me tell y'all, like, you know how disrespectful it is for somebody, like, you got people like this, right? Like all these names we mentioned with these huge platforms, and they use them so irresponsibly, right? Any opportunity to throw somebody under the bus, especially one of us, they're gonna do it. They're gonna hop at the opportunity. They're gonna jump at the opportunity to do it. You get what I'm saying? It kills me. But then, you know, the live that I had the other day, you know what I mean? You know, kicking it with the fan. I got some weirdo in my comments talking about, you know, when I said I'm here to grow the sport, he called it BS. And he said we just like somebody else. And basically, this dude told me I'm out here getting people for money. Like, this is what this fool in the comments told me. You can't make this stuff up. I'm somebody, we a family that truly use our platforms responsibly, and we truly all care about the sport that we talk about. But you got dummies that are irresponsibly get in my comment section and tell me I'm out here getting people for their money. You know what I'm saying? Charging people for that. He was just, his information was way off. I ain't gonna say exactly what he said, but y'all get it. He compared us to another group of individuals, or to another team, a family of individuals, and basically told me I'm not here to grow the sport. I'm just lying to the people, basically. That was you telling me. I'm always here to grow the sport. You can't find one video where I'm not talking like that. You get what I'm saying? I know why I'm here. A lot of these people, what I'm getting at is a lot of these people are not here for the right reasons, y'all. Y'all gonna always hear me say that. And you can tell by how they deliver their content. Even people that don't got content, from the people that just comment, the trolls, all them dudes do, they not here for the right reasons. Dudes don't be here to be a part of the conversation. They just want to be a distraction. You know what I'm saying? Run their mouth. You see what I'm saying? Because already, yo, man, T, I'm telling you, bro. You get what I'm saying, bro? Man, yo, I stand on this, y'all. I'm really here for the people. We gonna grow together. We gonna do it. I don't give a damn who hating. Y'all gonna keep hating. The hate is coming. That's how I know. That's how I know a mark is being made. With that comment, I said, yeah, you paying attention to all the wrong shit. You clown, bro. I promise y'all, every day I'm here. I'm here for the right reasons. It's all about the bill, man. All about the bill. I don't know what these dudes be for. These Chris Mannixes and the Bensons and Coppingers of the world. None of them dudes, man. Them dudes ain't here for the right reasons, man. They just in position, irresponsible as hell with their platforms, and they clowns, and they don't represent nothing what's good with boxing. TWT represents what's right with boxing. I don't care what nobody talking about. If you want to challenge me on that, check the content. Check the content. You tell me where we at when we just sitting up tearing down boxers and we ain't making it about the right shit. We represent what's right with boxing. You fools don't know that because y'all not paying attention to the right shit. So y'all rather get in the comment section and just say weird shit. Know what I mean? We're going to keep grinding and growing. We ain't stopping. And Still TV, salute to you, my bro. How you feeling? You get what I'm saying, bro? We ain't even made the mark we want to make. Do y'all know? I feel like, do y'all know this whole year I've been here, people be telling me, yo, you doing your thing, this, and that. Do y'all know, like, I'm really my own worst critic? I feel like I ain't did shit yet. That's why y'all always hear me saying I got a lot more work to do. Know what I mean? I got a lot more work to put in because I ain't done yet. I'm just starting. There's so much shit that I'm looking to do. Y'all gonna see it though. I don't want to talk about it. Y'all gonna see me do it, man. Jose Diaz, salute to you, fam. Appreciate you pulling up as always. Mike Cap and Chris Manicure. Facts. Smoke. They some hoes for real. All right, you had it back. Appreciate you too, Brody. Yeah, real spill. Me too. Well, I know you get what I'm saying, bro. It's like, damn, we ain't even make the mark. We ain't even reach the people we trying to reach at. Y'all already watching the wrong shit. Watching too hard, man. Cena, Miss Skywalker, salute to the queen. How you feeling? Appreciate you pulling up. Salute to my bro Skywalker too. Tell him don't work too hard over there. Man, salute to the queen. But yeah, man. Yeah, I ain't want to drag this out too long, but I did want to get into Jermall Charlo, supposedly, allegedly or not allegedly, he's supposed to have vacated his belt at 160 and going to 68. I mean, this been talked about for a while now. I know he's been out the loop. He's been out of sight, out of mind for a minute now. But I think him moving to 168 is the right move. I think he stayed at 60 long enough. It just things just ain't shaking out the way they need to shake at 60 for one reason or another. And with him going to 68, I think it's a real possibility going up back. Yeah, I think it's a real possibility. So that is accurate. I'm on point. He is going 68. And remember, he had spoke about this a while back before the injury. He had posted on his story like the best super middleweight in the world. That was him just hinting that he was going up. And that was the last time he had spoke about it. So now with him going up, if everybody been up to speed, man, DEMETRIUS Andrade is also at 168. And y'all know he got a fight coming up Saturday. You know what I'm saying? He finally on the side of things where fights can be made. And I, for one, like I said before, him and Jermall Charlo careers are eerily very fucking similar, y'all. They missing the marquee names on their resume. They don't have the big name on the resume. They missing them. You get what I'm saying? They're dealing with injuries, inactivity, fights falling out of sight, out of mind. You know what I mean? Getting disrespected. Like, people act like they ain't did nothing in the sport. What better way for them to make a mark than to fight each other right now? It make more sense for them to fight each other now than it ever did. You get what I'm saying? And it's a fight that still would do well, and I think people would tune into. You get what I'm saying? He won Caleb or David. Facts. I was on point. I seen you, and you talked about some other stuff yesterday too. I think the other day it was, or 2 days ago. Carlos Adames will be the WC champ then, and that's cool because he's a good fighter. He's a good fighter. He's about to fight Canelo then. Bet. Yeah, man. Roger, salute, bro. Appreciate you pulling up. My bad. Back. So, like I said, y'all. So, you know what I'm saying? Now they in a similar situation, bro. Them dudes need to get back. They need to get a fight back because they've been inactive for too long. And I think they really need to consider making a fight with each other now. Half of that is already, you know what I mean, is DEMETRIUS Andrade. He already said that's his main focus. That's one of the main reasons why he over on that side of things. He want Charlo. You get what I'm saying? He want more Charlo. And I think now is what better time than to give us this fight. Y'all need big names on y'all resume, bro. Y'all ain't did nothing in a while. It's been a while. Y'all out of sight, out of mind. Y'all need each other more than y'all think y'all do. Facts, and 160 is back opened up. It's wide open now. You know what I'm saying? I for one, I just want to see this fight. You know what I'm saying? I think it's long overdue, man. It's long overdue. I ain't trying to talk about no shit that they had going on back in the day. I don't care. I think they just need to fight now. More so now than ever. Like I said, man, they got too many similarities when it comes to them. And I can't think of no reasons why they shouldn't fight. Like none. I can't think of one reason why they shouldn't fight. Jermall Charlo and DEMETRIUS Andrade need to be in the ring 2023. I don't care what they talking about. And like I said, Boo Andrade want that smoke. He said it already. He said that was the whole reason he moved. He went on the boxing voice. He was talking that talk, man. He want to fight Charlo. And like I said, that's not even the only fight. Now we got Benavidez as a possibility now. You see what I'm saying? We all know what Canelo doing, so I don't really care about Canelo, but I care about the fighters that just want to get in the ring. And I ain't never seen Charlo as a duck. I think him being at 68 just make things a lot more interesting. You know, McGill, yeah, he don't want to fight nobody. And part of that too is his team, Roger, because like I keep saying, I had read an article where they was basically saying that they was going to run his record up to 40-something and no before they test him. That's something I read pretty much word for word. I'm paraphrasing, but that's pretty much what they said. They had a specific amount of fights that they wanted him to win before they challenged him. And we seen it play out. So I can't even say I'm surprised because I know that's an article a lot of people didn't run into, but they damn sure said it. So it's no surprise why they moving Jaime Munguia the way they moving him, yo. And he gonna suffer the same fate Zordo Ramirez just suffered. I'm telling you. Go ahead, you can build him up all you want, but when you throw him to the fire and he can't, you throw him in the deep end and the shark-infested waters and he can't swim, they're gonna drown his ass. Omega Red, salute, fam. Appreciate you pulling up, and that's just what it's about. You know what I'm saying? D man, what's good with it, bro? How you feeling? Appreciate you stopping through. McGee saw what happened to Zordo. I'm telling you, and he gonna suffer the same fate. Y'all keep playing like. We know what y'all doing. Y'all padding records, and it look good for right now, and it's working until it don't. And I'm telling you, when Munguia get put in there with somebody that's coming to fight back, he's going to lose, in my opinion. I think he's going to lose. And it might be bad. You know what I'm saying? If you put him in there with the right person, he fuck around and get stopped because he's not defensively responsible at all. He's pretty much all offense. Plant Benavidez, Charlo, and Andre can give us some good fights. We want all that smoke as fans. You get what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, y'all. That's why I wanted to talk about this. Now, I mean, a lot of people ask for, you know, some people was calling for Charlo to be stripped. Now he gave that belt up. He going to 68. So now y'all have at it. You get what I'm saying? Now y'all have at it. And we got all these fights, y'all. Tay the queen of MMA. Salute, queen. How you feeling, Tay? Appreciate you stopping through. Anthony Jones, what's good with you, fam? See, you gotta talk about Dan and that, bro. Yeah. Love, fam. Yeah. Nah, he did earlier. He definitely did. Brody was all over it. You know what I'm saying? What's good with the fan? But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to all these fights, man. I ain't stuck in the past. I'm focused on what the possibilities are and what DEMETRIUS Andrade being over here. And just think about it. It's all lining up. You got him going to 68. He got to fight this Saturday. You got Charlo going up to 68. There's no excuse that can be made as to why that fight don't need to happen or shouldn't happen. I ain't trying to hear nothing. I'm not helping them find it out. You got, Andrade already on his heels. You know what I'm saying? He ain't looking past Demond Nicholson at all, but he letting people know his plans is to get that Charlo fight. Canelo ain't want to fight, cool. Charlo, they got some history there. People are actually tuning into that. And I don't see Charlo being no duck, so he gonna have to get in there and show me something because he applying pressure. That's what he's saying. He over there to apply pressure, man. He there. You still, you scroll drug in and hate. I missed it. I you know what? I started to go that way, but I still kept it like, kind of neutral. I ain't dig into him because I wanted people to really understand it wasn't nothing personal with him. I just wanted to highlight the double standard, D-man. Like, you know, some people gonna call Dana out. We are, but his people ain't. You know what I'm saying? And those same people is throwing tank under every automobile. You could throw the bus, the truck, the train, the tracks too. God damn it. You know what I'm saying? They threw him everywhere. Morrell's a hell of a fighter, man. Yeah, at 68, facts. So you see what I'm saying? That's what I'm focusing on. And I'm just trying to look at the glass half full. It's a lot of good fights to be made, man. And two simple moves have been made that could heat up the boxing world. You get what I'm saying? Two guys that was out of sight, out of mind at 160 and was champions. They get taking their ass up to 68. This is what we want in boxing, man. Now we're going to see who ducking. We're going to see who really don't want that smoke. Big Texas, what's good with it? TWT family, what's good with you, my bro? Send some new intros and outros to TWT email for the team. Use them as you. I appreciate you, AB, man. We appreciate you 100%, bro. You know, we can get big fights without them. Facts, Roger, that's where I'm at. And that's where Andrade was at. Like, man, the hell with him. He don't want to fight. Not going to keep talking about that dude. Now, Charlo, what's good? You get what I'm saying? And that's what I like. You get what I'm saying? That's what I like. That's all I want to see. Sports matchups, D-Free, my bro. TWT family. What's good, D-Free? How you feeling, my bro? Appreciate y'all pulling up. Y'all smash the like button, man. My bad. Yeah, you're gonna see some people call Dana out today. The real ones gonna do it. The ones with them platforms that they know people's tuning into, and they're gonna act like it ain't happened. Or when they do talk about it, they gonna be light on them. They ain't gonna go in on them. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna go in. They ain't gonna go in. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't have to go in. He did it to himself, so I ain't have to kick him while he down or he in a situation. He necessarily ain't even down because there ain't gonna be no consequences to that. It ain't gonna be. He ain't gonna have to go to jail. Ain't gonna be none of that. You get what I'm saying? I don't even think he is embarrassed as what he said he is. You know what I'm saying? Of course he gonna say that, but shit, you was giggling a little bit, and it wasn't nothing funny about that situation. But whatever. Not even to go back to that. But again, y'all, two moves have been made. Both of these dudes going to 68. They both undefeated. They both real fighters, real threats, real talents. They can give us a lot of good fights, man. All they got to do is move accordingly. And if they don't, we're going to call them out for it. I want to see all these fights. Nobody should be turning nobody down. DEMETRIUS, Andrade, nor Jermall Charlo should be turning down any smoke at all whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? Dudes is getting older. The time is now. You know what I mean? We ain't letting nothing marinate. Y'all missed out on too much time. If y'all ain't trying to make these fights, we calling y'all out on. We calling y'all out accordingly all 2023. All ducks will be called out accordingly, man. Yeah, she probably don't care. She probably don't care. And again, I don't want nothing to happen to him. I want this situation to play out however it's gonna play out. I just wanted to highlight again the double standard in the sporting community. You get what I'm saying? And some people are gonna treat that shit, and when they can visibly see it, it still ain't. They ain't gonna have that energy. Throw him under the jail. He should lose his job. He should this. They ain't gonna do it. They was crucifying Tank, and I'm not wrong. Is wrong. And it's both situations. Neither of them should have happened. You get what I'm saying? Nobody. It's not about right or wrong. It's about just being real. When it comes to speaking on it, especially when you a media outlet. We not media outlets. We love the sport of boxing. These people got media outlets, big platforms, big followings, and they use them irresponsibly, and they push agendas and false narratives, and that's something that we don't do. So that's why I appreciate my family and the community that we building, because we ain't on that. We're about holding people accountable. You know what I'm saying? We don't push narratives, and we don't have agendas. We love the sport. You know what I mean? Right? It's wasted time waiting on Canelo. Facts, man. Think about it, holding up people's careers because he won't get in the ring. Well, the hell with him. There's so many other fights to be made. You get what I'm saying? It's just like Crawford and Spence, man. Y'all can't make it. So many other fights to be made. I don't care. The hell with Canelo. I'm starting to think I know what's going to happen in these fights anyway. You get what I'm saying? People can say what they want. I think David Benavidez is a bad style matchup for Canelo Alvarez right now, a guy that strictly relies on power and being physically imposing. I don't think he'd be to physically impose himself on Benavidez in that way. I think the fact that Benavidez throw that many punches like that, You get what I'm saying? And you got a dude in Canelo. Just think about it. Look how Bevel had him with his hands in his pockets. You get what I'm saying? When he was stringing them combinations, and Canelo was just sitting there trying to block, getting caught, acting like it wasn't phasing him. I could see him having the same issues with Benavidez, and Benavidez is going to be trying to knock his damn head off. That's the difference, I think. I believe that. So I think that's a bad style matchup for him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, you see how they do it. And that's all. And, you know, and I don't try to make it like a us versus them. I just highlight the double standard, and, you know, we all can see it. And it's just unfortunate. It's sad because, you know, that man could have worked out real bad for that man, that boxer. You know what I'm saying? That situation could have been shitty as hell. And it's crazy that it was pretty much down there a week out from the fight, or so. You know what I'm saying? A little over a week from the fight or some shit like that. Whereas this dude be drunk as hell, slap his chick, and they ain't gonna bury him. That's all I wanted to say about it. I didn't want to drag Dana. I ain't have to. He did it to himself. You know what I'm saying? He Benavidez swinging combos faster than Bevel. You just dig what I'm saying? He gonna be trying to knock his head off, D-man. I think it's a bad style matchup for a guy that's less active than he's ever been. He don't throw a ton of punches, y'all. You get what I'm saying? He don't throw a lot of punches. He do a lot of bluffing in there. Canelo do. He do not throw a ton of punches, man. He would have been better. Yeah, facts. But you know what? More opportunities would have happened. That's a fact, Fate. But you know what now? He getting back into the swing of things. He's still young enough to take advantage. Like, you know, it's time for him. He gotta have the attitude like it's time for him to make up for lost time. And if he needs any motivation, you don't have to look no further than your brother. What your brother's situation should be nothing but pure motivation to you. What your bro Earl Spence is doing should be nothing but pure motivation to you. You get what I'm saying? It should be nothing but pure motivation. And you could push, man. Like I wish the best for Jermall Charlo. Like I'm saying, like him, Andrade. You get what I'm saying? I really rock with boxing as a whole. You get what I'm saying? So I don't, you know, I just want to see them dudes do well. And I know they good enough to prove a lot of people wrong, man. And again, the last time people backed Jermall Charlo in the corner, he fought J-Rock and he knocked him out. And I'll be honest, this is the only time in his career that I picked against him. That one fight, I felt like J-Rock could have pulled it off, and I was wrong like a motherfucker. He knocked J-Rock out. But the fight was very competitive, and J-Rock was fighting until he got caught. Boy, man, Jermall Charlo went and got that LASIK surgery on his eyes, man, and start punching on shit. That uppercut was the single best punch he landed in his career. Charlo sparked my boy J-Rock, man. Conor McGregor and Kovalev get it past. John Jones, Tank Broner get crucified. I'm just saying, yeah. And that's all we saying. We just point out the double standards in these media outlets that got these huge followings that been doing this shit years on end. You know what I'm saying? Way longer than this little year I've been doing it. I'm not even media. I just like to call a spade a spade. You get what I'm saying? And it's unfortunate how they demonize our people and sweep their shit under the rug. And sometimes we as fans, we help them do it. You get what I'm saying? That's why it's necessary that we call their asses out when we have to. You get what I'm saying, Queen? Only when we have to. His brother became undisputed straight business. He fought everyone. You get what I'm saying? That's all the motivation he need, bro. All the motivation he need, Fate. And that don't look no farther than your younger bro. You know what I mean? Or you're slightly younger, bro. They about a minute apart, some shit like that. Punched him down. Know what I'm saying, man? Got Andre beating Charlo. That's a real 50-50 fight. And I ain't mad that you think that. What made you choose J-Rock? Me? At that point, J-Rock, we never even seen J-Rock get hurt. You know what I'm saying? At that point in his career. And the way he was just like brushing through shit, he was running through dudes, man. And I really felt real confident like in J-Rock. Hell of a boxer. You get what I'm saying? Tough as hell. Like I said, I never even seen him really get hurt up until that point. And I got to see J-Rock fight live a little bit earlier in his career before a lot of people was on to him. Got to see him fight live. And if I'd have known that when they got into the ring, Opulent, that the size was going to be that different, man, I would have changed my pick. Because to me, when I looked at that fight, oh man, it looked like Charlo belonged out of the weight class already. It just like J-Rock was small to me. He looked small. I was like, yo, the size different. That shit just looked different. Like in their bodies, they frames. I'm just like, man. But as you can see, J-Rock was rocking with him. It wasn't that he couldn't box with him, but I just didn't expect him to get knocked out like that. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't expect him to get knocked out. I was shocked. I ain't gonna lie. Charlo got him like that. And it was one of them things where I watch more J-Rock than people. And I'm one of those dudes where, like, I know my brother and cousins and shit, they all know Charlo more than they knew J-Rock at the time. So me, I knew J-Rock pretty good. So I'm like, you know what? It's the easy pick is to pick Charlo. You get what I'm saying? I'm like, nah, I got J-Rock. I think J-Rock could pull it off. It was one of them, but I was wrong like a mother. I jabbed Charlo through the KO. His ass shook me. I'm telling you, bro. I was like, damn, Charlo was just so damn strong, bro. He looked so, like, man, physically imposing in that fight, bro. He was different. J-Rock slender, fat, yo, compared to Charlo. I just didn't think that size was going to look that different. T. I was like, yo, it looked like a 54-pounder versus 60-pounder or 68-pounder almost to me. I'm dead serious, yo. I did not know they was going to look that much different in size. I was like, man, that shit was crazy, man. Knew Charlo was going to smoke him. J-Rock really didn't show me much with some of his fights. I get you, but I seen, yo, this dude really was beating people up and he could box, yo. Like, I really watched a good number of J-Rock fights after I seen him fight live. When I seen him fight live, it was probably like, he's probably like 12 or it was probably like his 12th or 13th fight when I seen him. You know what I'm saying? And I like what I seen from J-Rock, but, you know, the Charlos was somebody. You know, I always rock with the brothers. Always, always. And again, I knew the popular pick, the easier pick would have been Charlo, but I took a gamble because I didn't really gamble on it. But I went with J-Rock because I knew everybody else was going with Charlo. Andrade in a close fight. I could see that too, though. It's a real 50-50. I think the awkwardness of Andrade could give Charlo some issues. That dude he could be very awkward in there, man. J-Rock done became a highlight for years. I'm telling you, bro, they did my boy, man. Did my boy. Man, they did my boy, man. That picture perfect uppercut. And remember, like, Charlo had got some, like, LASIK surgery or something like that on his eyes. Man, that shit probably helped, boy, because his accuracy was pinpoint. Now, before Charlo killed him, J-Rock was putting hands on him and Charlo missing. Now, I'm telling you, yo, like, that fight would have been very interesting if it would have went the full 12 rounds. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, as J-Rock really could box, especially at that point. Now, he since that loss, I ain't gonna lie, he don't look like the same fighter. And since then, he took another tough loss. Like, I think Charlo changed him. You know what I mean? With much respect to J-Rock, because that's still one of my favorite fighters. I like J-Rock. When I rock with you, I rock with you. The losses ain't going to stop me from rocking with you. Like, J-Rock ain't no sucker in or outside the ring. If he lose, he lose. But he always come to fight. And it's never a matter of him not being able to fight. You know what I mean? I think he has some other things going on, too, in his life. So his trainer was touching on it a little bit. And I know with boxing, man, you got to be fully committed, yo. And even when you are, you take losses. So, like, any big distractions or something else in your life that's taking up more of your attention and energy and your focus kind of, you know, not being boxing 100%. Like, that's you know, boxing tell on you, man. If you cheat on boxing, it's going to tell on you. Pretty much. Can we start entertaining Bub versus Charlo? People are really picking Bub. I stoppage. Yeah, Roja, man. Those are the super fans. Unfortunately, they exist in droves, man. Because much respect to Terrence Crawford. It's not a skill. It's not a matter of skill or a question of skill. If he can fight with Charlo from a skill standpoint, that's not the problem. The problem is they have weight classes for a reason. And you talking about a Jermall Charlo that under the, you know, the tutelage of Derrick James has been knocking people the hell out. True 54-pounders and shit like that. You get what I'm saying? He's knocking true 54-pounders out. So you think that you being at 147 and it took you years to grow into that weight class, you all of a sudden gonna just jump to 54 and you're gonna fight Charlo, and then you're gonna stop him. You're gonna stop Jermall Charlo, dude that you barely seen hurt in fights. You gonna get in there. So my thing is, these people that really think that he just going, like, on one end they telling on themselves, Roja. On one end they telling on themselves, because one end they got this notion in their head that he's going to avoid Charlo's biggest shots for 12 rounds, right? But then on one end they telling you he gonna stop Charlo. So which one is it? Is he gonna outbox Charlo and beat him by avoiding Charlo best and biggest shots of the fight for 12 rounds, or is he gonna knock him out? See what I'm saying? People don't realize they be telling. I've really heard people say that. Really think he's going to avoid his punches. So I'm like, so not only is he going to avoid his punches for 12 rounds, he's going to knock him out too. You can't have it both ways. You know what I'm saying? If they go 12 rounds, like, then I mean he ain't getting no damn knockout. But I don't see that fight going 12 rounds, and I do see Crawford get knocked out. They got weight classes for a reason. And some shit, like I've been saying all along, some shit is cool to say out loud. It sound cool, but show me it. You know what I'm saying? You're not jumping to 154, knocking out no Jermall Charlo. Knock it off. Andre do throw punches kind of weird, and Charlo can capitalize off it. He can, and I think some of those same weird punches can catch him off guard. It's like a double-edged sword. Which one is going to be on the night? Are those punches going to guide you to success, to having success, or is those same punches going to be the reason you get caught or stopped or, you know, beat? So it's an intriguing matchup. It's a good fight. It's a true 50-50. And as fight fans, you know, that's all we ask for at the end of the day. Every fight don't have to be a championship fight, but we at least want to see 50-50 matchups where we really don't know who gonna win. We think we know, but we don't fully know. You know what I'm saying? Definitely changed me. Yeah, I still fuck with J-Rock as well. Yeah, I rock with J-Rock, but Charlo, that fight did something to him. I had him beating Banana, and then boom. Yeah, man, that scar tissue did him in too, man. I think D-Man in that fight. Them cuts, man, that should start coming back to hurt him, man. Bean probably has to go up there and get his ass put in there so we can stop hearing this dude lying and sell the VIP wolf tickets to his dumbass fans and then bring that shit over here. You stupid, A1. Jermall is too flat-footed for Andrade. That Jermall, that's possible. That could be problematic. That's something to look at. That's what makes this matchup good, because there's no wrong pick, y'all. Even if you're wrong about who you pick when and if they fight, there's no wrong pick until they actually, you get what I'm saying? It's really some things like that they both do well that they're going to be able to have success against each other. You get what I'm saying? That's going to be a real fight. That'd be a real fight worth real money, man. And I for one, I'll tune into it. 100% I'll tune into it. I love to see Charlo fight Andrade. But yeah, man. And again, something else I wanted to just point out. Like, you know, Jermall Charlo, you know, DEMETRIUS, Andrade, these dudes get a lot of flack for who they haven't fought. But yeah, and still, if y'all see the thumbnail, like, you see all the potential people that Canelo could fight, and dudes don't even ask for this dude to fight nobody, man. Let me see if I could put it in the joint. Rolling with the punches said, yes, indeed, there could be a boxing resolution. More 50-50 fights. Facts. It's a facts. And still save lethal damage for boxers too. I'm telling you, that's a definite that'll work. People need that, bro. People need more 50-50 type fights. That helps with the sport. You give people a lot less to complain about. Get what I'm saying? It's these predetermined outcomes that people are growing tired of, I truly believe. Looking for this picture. And like I said, yeah, Andrade and Charlo, like I get it. They, you know, Canelo, I'm not comparing resumes, but I just don't think him to keep being coined as the face of boxing and not being held to that standard is very frustrating for somebody like me. You got too many names that he could fight, and the chances of him fighting them get slimmer and slimmer as the years go on. People don't realize that, like, if he don't start making an effort to get in the ring with some of these dudes now, you ain't never gonna see these fights. People need to start underestimating Jermall Charlo counter punching skills. He elite with it now. He is. He real good at counter punching. I'm telling you, when Charlo switched on, he a hell of a fighter, man. Look at how Triple G fought Derevyanchenko, and look how Charlo fight look with him. Just look at the difference. And then y'all tell me I'm crazy for thinking Charlo, and I don't do triangle theories normally, but y'all tell me I'm crazy for thinking Charlo could beat Golovkin. Yeah, all right. I'm telling you, man. A good athletic fighter with a good arsenal, a good bag, a good punch arsenal, a good punch variation, like a Charlo to mix it up, head and body, it gives somebody like a Golovkin hell. I'm trying to tell you. Especially now, like he already looking like a dude that much older than he once was. Canelo is I say this all the time, bro. He's an old 32. Y'all gonna keep being in denial. Some people gonna have to see him get knocked out to realize that Charlo bust boy up. And no, GGD was look average and got his face busted up a nice bit, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And that's what I'm saying. Charlo, that's an example when he was switched on defensively and all that. Like, you get what I'm saying? That was a complete performance to me. The only thing he didn't do was knock him out because he hurt him and everything. Charlo was beating that boy ass. You just don't get enough credit. That's why I'm ready to see him back in the ring so he can shut some of these people up. And I hope he proved me right. You know what I'm saying? I got faith in Charlo. It was once upon a time, like some years ago, that he was looked at as the better brother out of the two. This is damn chair I'm looking at, man. He was bleeding and got his face swole up. That's what I'm saying. Getting all busted up. People keep acting like he done. They making arguments for who he fought, man. Golovkin been playing it safe too, man. I don't care what nobody say. The thing is, when it comes to them two dudes, they're not challenging each other. They're not challenging themselves to the best of their ability. They picking who they want to fight. Triple G really fought Murata. I don't care nothing about nothing you gonna say about Murata. That man had like 18 fights. It's the shit he out here doing. And he got hurt in that fight to the body. You're telling me the Triple G that fought Murata, the Triple G that just fought Canelo for the third time, that's the dude that's gonna beat Jermall Charlo? I think not. I think he get his ass beat by Jermall Charlo, to be honest with you. Maul beat Trout better than Maul. Mel beat man. Yeah. You noticed that too. That I think he dropped. Did he drop him once or twice? I think he might have dropped him once or twice. But yeah, he damn sure had a better showing against him than Big Brother. Big Brother Jermall. Yeah, man, but my bad, y'all. I was looking for something on my phone, but you see the standard that they get held. I don't see Maul losing any fighter at 60. Shit, I guess we'll never see it now, though, Josh, because he going to 68. So That's why I said now the fights that some of the fights that we've been wanting, we should have no reason why we can't get them. That's where I'm at with it. You get what I'm saying? Andrade is where he needed to be. Charlo been where he needed to be. Benavidez is over there as well. I want to see these fights, man. He coming back fighting John Ryder. That's bogus, and they gonna have people pay for that. Just think about that. Talking about he coming off an injury. Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. Injury my ass. He would have fought this dude anyway. We was already hearing about him potentially fighting John Ryder before he got injured. So I don't want to hear that shit. Look at this. You fought Beevil. You lost to him. You're not gonna fight Munguia. They not putting him in there with nobody. You fought Golovkin. We all get it. You beat him. You will never fight Better Beef. You probably won't fight Zordo, even though he got his ass beat. You won't fight You got Charlo, Andre, and Benavidez, man. You telling me you can't give me no reason why he shouldn't fight one of these dudes after getting his warm-up fight with John Ryder. The face of boxing ain't moving like the face, y'all. He ain't moving right, y'all. Somebody come get their man Nello. He ain't moving right at all, y'all. All moving up smart, my opinion. I ain't mad at it. Yeah. The fights are to be made because look, Josh, you got Boo Boo going up there too. So that's why I jumped on top of it. And you, like I said, you got Boo Boo. He just did just popped up on the Boxing Voice and let them know he wants smoke with Jermall Charlo, bro. So like I said, it ain't no reason why them dudes can't fight each other or shouldn't be fighting. Sometime real soon though. Let Maul he gotta get his feet back wet. He need a comeback fight or welcome to 68 fight like Boo Boo getting, but some point at 2023. I mean, like, come on, what we doing, man? What fights are we asking for? This is a real fight to be made now. And he on Maul helmet. He won in. He won a fight. I don't see what the problem is. Move up to 68. Make room for your brother because Spence will be at 54 soon. I don't know if Mel Charlo gonna stay at 54 when Spence get there. I don't see why he would, but we're gonna see. Like, the point is, this fight's to be made, man. It's fights to be made. And I don't know if y'all caught it, but Mr. 7-0 was back talking again, man. He said he'd beat both Michelle Rivera and Frank Martin. And you know Kid Austin been on his bumper, man. So I'm always calling for these fights that need to be made. These prospects versus prospects should happen. More of that should happen, bro. If you're going to keep saying you will beat people, you can't keep justifying not fighting them by being 7-0. I have a problem with that. If you're going to keep speaking on Frank Martin, saying he's not on your level, then you can't say you 7-0 when it's time, when somebody say why you won't fight him. I don't want to hear that shit. Sante L, what's good, fam? Appreciate you pulling up. That's all I'm saying. He back talking. You'll beat Michelle Rivera. Now you'll beat Michelle Rivera, and then you'll beat Frank Martin. Okay. I done had enough. And I'm always defending Mr. 7-0, y'all. I'm always defending him. Not defending him, but I'm always like, I don't be as tough on him as everybody else. But again, if you're going to say you could beat Michelle Rivera and Frank Martin, I want to see it, bro. Show me you'll beat these dudes, man. Please show me. My bad, y'all. I'm bad, y'all. So yeah. Back to what I was saying. My bad, y'all. I keep getting texts, but back back to what I was saying, man. Just to wrap up, Dana White, you a hoe. You a hoe. The media outlets ain't gonna throw you under the bus like they did one of ours. It's all good. I don't expect nothing different from you, these sucker ass media outlets. But we ain't media and we do things responsibly over here. So hope their situation get worked out. But I hope we see less of these double standards when it comes to these sports and to our athletes and the people that represent these sports. That dude, the whole president of the UFC, and he out here wilding, putting hands to face and shit like that. My mom got a show and tell. Marlon will win if they fight, but it will be tough. I ain't mad at that. I like the matchup. I love it. My bro 5 is not beat. And I get it, 5, because I always say this, and you could tell me if I'm wrong. If he was winning these fights, how he winning them, right? And he was quiet about it, like he'd probably fly under your radar. You'll be like, all right, they got something to work with over there. But I think the fact that he talks the way he does, and then when you see him fight, you like, nah, nah, that ain't it. Got more beating up Andrade easier than expected. Texas boys ain't nothing to play with though, 5. I already know. That's gonna be a good fight. I just hope it happened now. You get what I'm saying? I hope it happened now, y'all. I hope it happened. That's all. And I like both fighters. I see it as a 50-50. I wouldn't be surprised if either guy win that fight. And like I said, you back Maul. One thing I like about Jermall Charlo is the time he was backed in the corner, or it seemed like he was backed in the corner, he came out kicking ass. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to see. Coleslaw Davis is right. Frank Martin not on his level. You're a contender. Oops, did I say that? Nope. That talk. You know what I'm saying? But Crush, Mr. 7-0, can't keep saying this man not on his level, because then we're going to start asking for him to fight him. All right, yeah. So Frank a contender. So we could see we need this kid Austin versus Frank Martin then. Something got to shake, man. I want to see another prospect versus prospect. I want to see somebody put their record on the line against somebody that could really potentially beat them. I love to see them two dudes mix it up. You know what I'm saying? And he keep calling for KEYSHAWN too, man. He keep calling for KEYSHAWN, kid Austin is. So I say, man, he calling for it. Throw his ass in there because I want to see it. I tune in. We'll tune in. The world to tune in to that one. Oh, that man, Coleslaw Davis, yo. Coleslaw Davy boy. Yeah, but man, I ain't gonna drag this too long, man. I just wanted to come hit on these topics early, get it out the way. I gotta go make a run in a few. Let me just wrap up what I was saying. Yeah, man. The double standards is what's wrong with sports nowadays, man. These dudes, these media outlets, they don't know how to call a spade a spade. If it's one of their mans, then they go quiet. You know what I'm saying? If it's one of us, then they screaming to the heavens, you know what I'm saying? About what they feel like should happen. They some suckers for that. That's all I'm gonna say. Ghost will beat Coleslaw ass. Yeah, I think Frank Martin will beat him right now, bro. He just look more. He look more polished and versatile. You know what I'm saying? He's a more polished and versatile fighter, in my opinion. But again, if you're gonna keep calling for these dudes, then fight them. That's all. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's all we saying. That's all we saying. Man, I have to take OGO the money when that fight happens. Ghost will beat Coleslaw. You think you got who you got? You got KEYSHAWN in that one over Frank. Dungeon Talk was good, fam. Appreciate you pulling up. How you feeling, man? Another situation that was spooky too, man. Y'all, that Gamboa situation, man. That's unfortunate, man. He got into an accident. Somebody lost their life. And you get locked up. Good thing for him, like, you know, It's no good, but good thing that he wasn't under the influence of anything. You know what I'm saying? That's still an unfortunate situation. That's crazy. Oh yeah. Oh, you thought he said you thought he was picking coleslaw for a minute, huh? You thought you was, I knew I had a feeling. I was like, huh, you got KEYSHAWN? I was like, I don't think you got KEYSHAWN over Frank. Thing about Frank that's impressive, other than what we obviously see him doing inside the ring, y'all, to me is his learning curve, like how late he picked up boxing and to be as good as what he is, as polished as what he is right now, I think makes him a dangerous fighter. I really do. But one thing that I always try to take into account a lot of times with fighters, depending on what, you know, what they show me in the ring, is people Olympic pedigree. KEYSHAWN do got that to hang his hat on, you know, the experiences, that pedigree. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean he'll win, though. That don't mean he'll win. Because I'm picking Frank to beat him. I ain't gonna lie to you. That fight was to happen, I'm picking Frank Martin right now, bro. I like KEYSHAWN, but what's starting to get like annoy me a little bit is the senseless call outs. And then when somebody mention you fighting him, it's I'm 7-0. Before it was I'm 6-0. Now it's I'm 7-0. What is gonna keep being I'm 8-0 and so on and so forth? That's weird. Shit, but I like his fight style. Yeah. Nah, I'm with you, Smoke. I like KEYSHAWN. I like the fact that I got to see him fight live. You know what I mean? I got to see him fight live. I got to see some action from him. I like what I seen from him. But I understand the people that you know, that they just ain't sold because how you talk. So I'm so just understanding the things. That's how I try to be open to people, you know what I mean? Perspective. I was there for that one right there. The boom boom. I was there. He put hands on that dude. James, salute. Appreciate you pulling up. How you feeling, bro? Happy New Year to you. Got Frank by knockout. Yeah, I think Frank could pull it off. I don't know if he'll knock him out. I want to see his chin get tested, though. I'll tell you that. Those mom will hurt that boy bad. Yeah, man. Frank is polished, man. Great feet. Really good feet, man. Really good feet. Great balance. That's something people don't talk about a lot. He don't be out of position a lot, y'all. Frank Martin got real good balance, man. He got a real good center of gravity about him. Like he's rarely out of position. His level change is something that I don't hear people talk about a lot. The way he changed them levels, the body work. He never forgets the body, that stab to the body that he do. I even like his hooks, man. Man, telling you, man, Frank Martin is a solid time. I got you, Smoke. This the one I was at, though. This was at the Prudential. He was gassed. He was hyped up right there. He put hands on dude. And what I see is it's like I'm just due for a reason, because I understand the critiques of the people, like outside of myself, and then I understand why I watch him. He can fight. But the big thing is, nobody's saying he can't fight. But when you talk a certain way, you raise the bar, you raise the expectation level, and people are feeling like your fights are don't line up with the level of trash you talk. And I get it completely. You get what I'm saying? But I do see some things in there that he do well. I think he's well schooled. I ain't even going to tell him he shouldn't talk more. I just feel like this. He need to understand the more he talk, the more people going to expect from him. That's all. Certain people, like, you get it? You know what I'm saying? I get it. I feel like when you take punches to the face for a living, you should be confident. And I ain't mad at it. Be confident. You know what I mean? You know, talk your shit, but make sure you get the job done. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you get the job done. Yeah. Facts. I feel you, Smoke. I feel you. Yeah. Yeah, nah, I get you. I get you too, Crush. You like, yo, you want to see that extra a gear or two if he really gonna be that. You get what I'm saying? And it's still early, so we ain't saying he can't get there, but you saying he ain't there yet. You get what I'm saying? And I'm with you. I'm completely with you. So I say I'm all about perspective, man. I don't overstate the fighter. I don't think, and I think I always give them each fighter their proper amount of credit, despite what I feel about them. So I think we did that here. Nobody's saying he can't fight. They just like, they're not sold just yet. He ain't the super goods. He ain't looking like no generational talent. He looking like a good fighter, but he ain't looking like a generational talent right now. And I get that. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? He got some work to do for sure. Mr. 7-0. Got to stop speaking about Frank Martin, though. Oh, no, all jokes aside, because Frank Martin really putting belt that ass out here right now. Frank Martin out here putting belt the ass. That's just not somebody you should just be calling out so freely like that, man. Unless you really want this smoke. I had one of his clips in here too. I think I took it out. Put belt the ass. We speak. Did I? I'm trying to think. Did I see another report about Spence and Thurman, yo? I hope not, bro. Like, it's just too late for that. Like, at this point, I know that's BS because he ain't going for that. Dude gonna move up before he do that. KEYSHAWN do, he better never get in the ring with cheese. Raymond Morataya. Yeah, Raymond, man. Raymond one of them ones right now, y'all. Hey to the host with his handsome self. Peace and love to you all in the chat. What's going on, baby girl? How you feeling? Salute to my queen. Don't work too hard over there. You take it easy over there. You takes it easy over there. Don't go too hard. What I was about to say, though, man. Something else. But yeah, man. Salute to the fam. Y'all smash the like button. You know how we do over here. Y'all know the slogan. We ain't here to break the news. We here to have a conversation. I think we had us a hell of a conversation, man. The UFC president Dana White, you got to be smarter. These media outlets, y'all got to call a spade a spade. Y'all got to be more fair with y'all reporting. You know what I mean? Stop jumping at the first opportunity to throw our people under the bus. Whether you have, knowledge of the situation or not. I think that's foul. That's corny. Jermall Charlo, I'm happy to see you moving up to 168. Y'all got, for all the people that was asking for him to be stripped, y'all ain't got to worry about it no more. He gave that belt up willingly. You know what I'm saying? Now y'all have at it. Let's see what that means for the rest of the 160-pound division. I don't think Triple G is a 168-pounder. I think we only going to see him at 60 for the remainder of his career. How much he going to challenge himself remains to be seen. But what I did want to point out is how he don't get as much flack as a Jermall Charlo or DEMETRIUS Andrade get. He get to safely, sit over there, hold on to them straps and not fight people that's really going to challenge him and beat him, that can really possibly beat him. So that's what I'm saying. Canelo, he fighting John Ryder. Don't give me that. He fighting him because he coming off an injury. I'm not trying to hear that. It was already some talks and some speculation that he was going to go that direction. And I don't believe in coincidences. After I see 3 of them, you know what I'm saying? I see about 3-4 of them. It's not a coincidence. So it's no coincidence that he'd be fighting John Ryder. That's right up his alley. I think he's going to be on that European tour some more. And I don't think he's going to fight none of these killers that's in this thumbnail. You know what I'm saying? He fought Bivol. I don't think he'll ever fight Bivol again. I think the whole notion that he's going to fight Bivol is for clout. Not even for clout. I don't even want to misuse the word. It's not for clout. It's just to try to keep people interested in him. You know what I mean? And think about it. He's going to use a Bivol name, but then you're going to go to John Ryder route. And you're going to keep holding on to the fact that you're going to get in there with Bivol again. I truly think that's BS. I think he lying when he say that. If he prove me wrong, I'll give him the credit. If he get back in the ring with Dimitri Bivol, win, lose, or draw, he going to have my utmost respect because I just don't think that's a fight he going to win based off the style. So if I was him, I think he going to stay far away from Dimitri Bivol. I don't see him really fighting Jermall Charlo. Maybe if Charlo have a comeback fight and look bad, maybe he'll consider it. Maybe the same could be said about Andrade. But as time goes on, y'all, it's less likely that we're gonna see him get in the ring with a Benavidez, an Andrade, or a Charlo, and that's just what it is. And I don't see him fighting none of those other no other young dangerous up and comer. I just don't see it. So it's gonna be interesting to see what Canelo Alvarez, aka the face of the sport of boxing, is going to do with his next 2 to 3 fights, because we already know John Ryder coming down the pipe as expected. And like I said, until he moved like the face of boxing, he'd never be the face of boxing to me. You get what I'm saying? I think he's an old 32, and I think the time, his window, I think he's slipping. I think he's closer to his prime, his physical prime being over with than people think. So time is going to reveal all things, and we're going to see. As far as Charlo, now the opportunities is now. You up there at 68, get your feet wet, get your welcome to the division fight, and be the smoke that you're supposed to be. You got Demetrius, Andrade, he already calling for your name. He not trying to hear that you had no layoff and none of that shit. He wants smoke. And I hope you got the same energy for him when you get up there. I hope we could see Benavidez mix it up with one of these young kings. I mean, one of these other kings as well. I can't wait for him and Caleb Plant to mix it up. The winner is supposed to have an opportunity at Canelo, which I just don't think could happen, but we're going to see if they could force his hand. And as far as Frank Martin and, Michelle Rivera, salute to both fighters for the great fight that they put on. I think the sky's the limit for Frank Martin. He got a hell of a trainer with Derek James, and Errol Spence is slowly becoming a damn good promoter, if I might say so myself, So salute to both of them young kings. KEYSHAWN Davis, I rock with you, I support you. But if you're gonna keep talking about Frank Martin, I'm gonna expect you to fight him. If you're gonna say something about Michelle Rivera, I'm gonna expect you to fight him. So I'm only holding fighters accountable, and that's all you could do in the sport of boxing. And that's it. That's all. So on that note, family, we're going to get up out of here. It's early. Like I said, I meant to come back later yesterday with another one, but I'll probably make up for it today. So I appreciate all y'all pulling up. Salute to everybody that rocks with the TWT family. Salute to my TW family. I smashed that like button on the way out. Frosty, what's good with you? Peace, smoke, peace to you, fam. Salute to you and peace. Frosty, what's good with it, fam? Where you been at, man? I was just in here getting through another one, man. So, is this something else? I'm missing something. You know what? I'm going to come back and talk about something else in a minute, man. But right now, I just want to salute and appreciate everybody that pulled up. Hopefully, everybody had a good start to their new year. This year, we grown. We getting to that next level. And with y'all help, we going to do it. Right now, my bro 5 is on. So if y'all could do me a favor, man, y'all head on over to my bro G5. And he going to cook over there. And I'm going to be right there cooking with him, man. Work out. He's no man's land. Then have service. Oh, got you, Flossie. Bet. Well, I'll be back later with something else anyway. So, again, salute to the fam. With that, we're going to get up out of there. Flossie, I'll catch you on Fizzle Joint or when I boot up a live, because I got a couple conversations that we're going to talk about when I get back. So, I know we grinding. I'm going into overtime. I got some news that I think I'm going to share with the fam when I come back as well. So, we on it, man. We on it. But with that, we up out of here, man. Peace to the fam. We out.